been brought to Kangra in Himachal Pradesh. Remember, he lost his life in the LCA Tejas crash in Dubai day before yesterday. Wing Commander Namash Syal, family members including his wife and Wing Commander Afshan were also present there at the airport. Wing Commander Syal was serving with the Indian Air Force number 45 Squadron, flying Daggers, one of the two units operating the LCA HAL Tejas from the Sulur base. Wing Commander Namash Syal, who hailed from Himachal Pradesh, died after the indigenous multi-role light combat aircraft LCA Tejas crashed in a ball of fire during the aerial display at the Dubai Airshow. He survived by his father, mother, wife, who's also serving in the Indian Air Force, and a 6-year-old daughter as well. The pilot has been identified as a 37-year-old wing commander. His name is, in fact, Namash Syal. Let me go across to consulting editor Srinjoy Chaudhary for more on this. Srinjoy, we are getting in visuals from Kangra in Himachal Pradesh of the mortal remains of Namash Syal.
Yes, a terrible accident and a very, very unfortunate event. Here was the Tejas, the pride of India, being flown by India's best pilots. A very fine pilot, very experienced man, and of course, a very good member of the Indian Air Force. And this unfortunate accident happened. We have to find out what led to it, what the result, what was the reason for it. And there is going to be naturally an investigation. The Indian Air Force, HAL, other experts will all be involved, and we'll have to see what caused it and to ensure it never happens again.
Absolutely. Let's tell our viewers more about the 34-year-old pilot who's a native of a village in Kangra district of Himachal Pradesh. We're learning that Syal did his schooling at Sainik School in Sujanpur Tira in Hamirpur district of Himachal Pradesh. His father, Jagannath Syal, too served in the Indian Army before working as a principal in the education department. His wife, who also serves as in the Indian Air Force, is from Calcutta. And in fact, she was there for a course. His father, Jagannath Syal, served in the Indian Army's Medical Corps and later worked in the education department, retiring as a principal. The entire village is very sad today, viewers. Syal was a squadron leader, and in fact, he was due for a promotion is what we are learning. And 2 days after, there was in fact a crash as far as Tejas is concerned. Now we are getting these visuals from Kangra in Himachal Pradesh. The family is completely shattered, is something that we can see on the screen. Srinjoy, take us through the probe details, whether any teams have been formed to probe and look into this.
Of course, there will be an investigation team that will go to Dubai, will ascertain all facts, and quite naturally it will comprise not only Air Force personnel, but others could also be involved directly or indirectly. For instance, people from Hindustan Aeronautics, because they were the ones who made the plane. So naturally this group, the investigation team, will have engineers, will have others, and specialists who have dealt with this, and they have to find out what led to this entire thing, because this has to be worked out. Now, the Tejas is an extremely important plane for the Indian Air Force. Over 200 have been ordered. This is a plane that can be exported to other countries. Most important, more important than anything else, the safety of the pilot is paramount. Because here is a fighter pilot who has been trained by the Indian Air Force, who has served in the Indian Air Force for about 20 years, and suddenly he meets with this accident. Now, what caused this accident? And let's hope this never happens again. The court of inquiry has to find the reason for the crash, and suitable measures have to be taken so that it doesn't happen again.
Absolutely, Srinjoy. In fact, even as a court of inquiry has been constituted to find out what really was the cause of this incident, we are learning that this is the second crash in the last 20 months involving the Tejas fighter jet. So many want to know, has anything come to the fore as far as the cause of the incident is concerned? Many people are saying that it could be because of the mechanical failure. Many are saying that it could be a human fault as well.
Well, it looks, from the accident, it looks like a technical glitch. But there are only 3 or 4 ways a plane can crash. Human failure, technical error, bird strike, terrible weather. As far as this is concerned, from the fact that this plane became a fireball virtually a minute after it took off, it doesn't seem like anything beyond some kind of technical failure. Now, if it is technical failure, then there can be various reasons for it. First of all, what is the reason? That has to be worked out. Then this fireball. What led to the fireball? All corollary that have to be worked out. We have to find out what the actual reason is. A fighter plane has thousands of parts. So what is it that went wrong? And that's very crucial, because the future of the Air Force is the Tejas, among other things. But the Tejas is part of the future of the Air Force. And naturally, as I mentioned, the safety of every pilot is paramount.
Absolutely. And there on the screens, we can see the final journey of Namash Syal, a 37-year-old wing commander, the final goodbye there in Kangra in Himachal Pradesh. Thanks so much, Srinjoy, for all the details. With this, a very short break.